Hey guys, Jared here again, and I'm going to do another version of my complete DVD and Blu-ray collection, and I'll show off some VHS tapes as well, maybe. So since I'm not spending money at the moment because I'm saving up money for fixing my teeth, um, I'm not going to be buying any more DVDs or Blu-rays that soon. So I thought, why not do a video showing off my another collection video because yeah, because I'm not buying stuff at the moment, and also it's grown since the last time I showed it. Now I'll mostly be showing like DVDs and Blu-rays because that's more interesting to me. I do have a lot of VHS tapes. I won't show off all of them, but I'll just show off a few of them that I think are worth showing off. And I will say, I don't know if I have like really the best like structure for organizing my collection. One day, I have so much stuff that I don't know where to put it a lot of the time, so I just put it wherever. But I'm hoping, one day, I can find a definitive way to, store them. And, one day, if I find, I have more space to store them. So, yeah, without further ado, I'll get into the collection. So here I have the complete series of Dad's Army, which is a very big box set. It contains, the whole original series and has the movie, but it's the movie from like the 70s. It's not because I know they also did a more they did another Dad's Army movie a few years ago, but that's not in this. But it has the movie from like the 70s, as well as the series. And there's some Blu-ray box sets: Dark Knight, Fast and Furious. There's James Bond. These are both James Bonds. There's Johnny English, which is a very funny parody of sort of James Bond and stuff like Jurassic Park. Lord of the Rings, which I think it's a Swedish or Finnish or something, but if you can see, it's in a different language. Smokey and the Bandit, Transformers here, Vacation, X-Men, and stuff like that. Down here I've got this is a 3-disc Laurel and Hardy box set, which has two of these films I have seen. One of them I haven't. But yeah, the one I haven't seen is this. It's a silent version of The Wizard of Oz from the 1920s, which Oliver Hardy played the Tin Man. I've seen the other two in this, but I haven't seen that one. I've seen the Judy Garland Wizard of Oz movie, of course, but I haven't seen that one, but I'm interested to see that. And then there's another big box set that's the complete series of Porridge. Great box set to have. And there's some other stuff. There's the Do Not Adjust Your Set, which is kind of a precursor to Monty Python and stuff. There's Stan, which is like a TV Laurel and Hardy like biopic. And then there's the Bonnie Scotland, which is a Laurel and Hardy film. And there's some other stuff, Futurama stuff. Yeah, there's some others do have them, the complete series. There's The Office, the complete series, the UK Office with Ricky Gervais, and then there's Idiot Abroad, which is also with Ricky Gervais, but they send like Carl Pilkington, around the world. There's another picture. There's Only Fools and Horses, the Christmas trilogy, Faulty Towers, complete series, and Norman Wisdom box set. Now down here some stuff, some Simpsons stuff there, then some SpongeBob's, then there's some Mr. Beans, and then there's the complete Tom and Jerry, the original, Tom and Jerry collection. The collection of all the original Tom and Jerry shots, so yeah, that's cool to have. I'll show some stuff I've got that I keep in this case. So this is the complete series of Open All Hours with Ronnie Barker, which is a good series. And then, of course, Ronnie Barker also worked with Ronnie Corbett in The Two Ronnies. So here's a series with Ronnie Corbett, which is Sorry, which I also have. This is series 1 and 2. And I also have, because in the UK it's quite common that you get these like sample DVDs like a disc in like a sleeve. It's with so yeah, this has one episode on it, and this is also Sorry. So yeah, so I got this before I got series 1 and 2 in this. But yeah, this is a pretty good series as well. So yeah, I've got some SpongeBob stuff. So yeah, I absolutely love SpongeBob. My favourite cartoon series of all time, and is the May Gray series with Rowan Atkinson. The drama series that he did. I've seen some of it. It seems very good. And, yeah, he's very good. At doing comedy as well as doing like drama in that show. And this is a comedy show that he's done, The Thin Blue Line, which I haven't watched yet, but Rowan Atkinson's great. This is the Mr. Bean cartoon series. And there's some Simpsons stuff. Really great, cartoon series. So yeah. Then there's Ripping Yarns with like Michael Palin and Terry Jones, which I haven't seen any of that yet. And The Avengers, the British TV show The Avengers, nothing to do with Marvel, but yeah, this is a very good series as well. And they've got all the series of League of Gentlemen, that's series 1, then there's series 2, then there's the Christmas special, which is in between, then series 3, which is this is a really hilarious series. They did do like some specials a few years ago, which I haven't got those, but I have seen those. And I know they also did a movie of the series, which I haven't seen the movie, but I love the series. It's just so hilarious. So yeah. Now down here, to start off, we've got some Rowan Atkinson stuff, like Not the 9 O'Clock News. This is a really great and hilarious sketch show. Then, of course, the Blackadder series. Then a bunch of the Mr. Bean stuff. And then there's the this is the Ultimate Disaster movie. And I know they also did the Mr. Bean's Holiday, which I have seen, but I don't own that one. So, yeah. And then some Rick Mayall stuff. So the Young Ones, series 1, then series 2, and then which is a really great show, and this is a great show as well, The New Statesman. And yeah, and then got some Bottom stuff. I've got the main Bottom series separate. I'll show that box set, but yeah, this is like the Mindless Violence, it's just like a compilation thing. And then I have 2 of the live shows, Bottom Live 2001 and Ars Oddity, and Bottom Live 2003, which has a long title that I can't remember. So, yeah. Then there's the Airplane 1 and 2. They're very good. Then there's the Police Squad TV series with Leslie Nielsen, which was made into the Naked Gun film series, which are really great films. The series is very funny as well, and the movies are very great. There's the South Park movie. The Two Ronnies series 3, which is a really great sketch show. Of course, Ronnie Barker, Ronnie Corbett, and then there's Two Ronnies Christmas specials. I've also got in that similar sleeve, it's the Steptoe and Son Christmas specials. And then here's the the 2 Steptoe and Son movies, which these movies are very good to watch. And the series is good as well. And then there's some Marx Brothers stuff. That's like the Paramount films, even though they're now owned by Universal, but these are their like Paramount films. Most well, I think those last 2 aren't, but yeah, the rest of them are. Actually, no, A Girl in Every Port is actually not even a Marx Brothers film. It's just a film that has Groucho Marx in it. But yeah, then these are some other films: the Go West and the Big Store. Well, this is released by Warner Brothers. Not sure if that was the company that originally released them, but yeah. There's some Simpsons first 3 series, great show, and then the movie, which is a really great movie as well. And then some Family Guy stuff, another really great cartoon series. And then Harry Enfield. So this is a VHS tape, because this is kind of a rare series to get on DVD. But yeah, this is just a really hilarious show. Harry Enfield's a really hilarious guy. And this show is the best show that he did, in my opinion. And then there's some other stuff, the brand spanking new video, and then the Harry and Paul one, and then his movie Kevin and Perry Go Large, which is based off the characters from the Harry Enfield and Chums TV show. So, yeah. Then I've got down here, this is a George Formby collection. Really do love his films. And then released in the same sort of thing is the Peter Sellers collection, which is some of like his earlier films. And then, yeah, 3 of them are some of his earlier films, and then the very best of Peter Sellers is like a compilation thing. These are the George Formby films that are on there, so yeah. And then there's another collection which Peter Sellers, which has some more films from when he was kind of a bigger star, so yeah. And then of course this includes the first Pink Panther film. Then here is the Pink Panther series, which has all the Peter Sellers films except for Return of the Pink Panther, but I have Return of the Pink Panther here, so no worries there. Then there's Scrubs. What one is this? Series 5, then Season 5 at least, because it's American, and then Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Series 2, Season 2 at least, and then Bad Boys 2 with Will Smith, and who's kind of topical at the moment. But yeah. Here's a classic comedy double act box set. Has 3 Laurel and Hardy films, 3 films to do with Bob Hope and Bill Crosby, and then 3 films that are to do with that are from Abbott and Costello. Then 3 Laurel and Hardy films, which are from the films they did at 20th Century Fox, which are not as good as their Hal Roach stuff, but you know, whatever. There's Red Dwarfs and Doctor Who, Jacques Tati. I love those films. And then there's a complete series of Monty Python's Flying Circus. So yeah. Up here we have the Laurel and Hardy collection, which is a very big box set. It's most of their like Hal Roach films. There's a few missing, like Bonnie Scotland and The Devil's Brother and March of the Wooden Soldiers, but yeah, this is a really great box set to have. Then here's a very big Carry On collection, which is all the Carry On films that were at the Rank organisation, because they started out making these films at Anglo Amalgamated, but yeah, they're funny films as well. Then a great series, Bottom, the complete series, that's a really great series to have. And then the complete series of Friday Night Dinner, which is also just a hilarious show. I will say, yeah, so Bottom has to be my favourite sitcom of all time. Friday Night Dinner is my favourite modern sitcom, because basically I prefer like kind of older sitcoms over newer ones. Bottom's kind of older because it's over 30 years old now. So yeah, Bottom's my favourite sitcom of all time, but Friday Night Dinner is my favourite more modern sitcom. And then there's the Problem Child films. I absolutely love the first one, like the second one. I like the second one as well, but the third one is absolutely atrocious. But the first one I absolutely love. The first one's definitely the best one in the series. And the Ruttles, good sort of parody of the Beatles. All you need is cash. And then these are the earlier Carry On films, which were at Anglo Amalgamated. So yeah. And then here's the Blues Brothers, which this looks like a VHS, but it's actually a Blu-ray, if you can see there. But yeah, it's very cool how it's made to look like a VHS tape, but it's actually you know a Blu-ray inside of, yeah, if you want to see that. So yeah, that's very cool. Next I'll show here some DVD box sets, which are very cool. Back to the Future, Buster Keaton. If I show you the back of Buster Keaton, if you can see, there's some other classic comedy collections you can get, and I think they all look very cool. There's a lot of other comedy legends, so yeah, that's very cool to have. Everyone's like, yeah, the Monty Python films are great. The Police Academy films as well. The first three mainly I like. That they kind of get bad after all, but I do enjoy the series at first. There's some other stuff. So these are like Three Stooges stuff. Soup to Nuts, yeah, it's kind of their first ever film. So the Three Stooges. Austin Powers, I absolutely love. I have the first two on DVD. I have seen all three of them. The third one is on Netflix, and that's how I watch it. But yeah, all three of them are really, really funny movies. Blazing Saddles, a great Mel Brooks film. Borat is a film that makes me laugh so hard all the time. It's so hilarious with Sacha Baron Cohen. And there's a Drop Dead Fred, a film with Rick Mail, which is very, very funny as well. And here's another Rick Mail movie. This is sort of the movie version of the series Bottom, which I showed before. Yeah, this is a really, really funny movie as well. So yeah, and there's Ghostbusters and stuff. Here's some Laurel and Hardy stuff. Yeah, this is like The Devil's Brother and Bonnie Scotland. And here's one that has the three films. It has even though that's a picture from Bonnie Scotland, it's actually The Flying Juices, Atoll K, and Babes in Toyland, or March of the Wooden Soldiers. But yeah, I'll just show. So yeah, that Laurel and Hardy. This one is a German DVD, as you can see by that. So yeah, that one contains March of the Wooden Soldiers, which I also have on VHS here. This is the UK VHS of it, and yeah, it's just really probably might actually be my favourite Laurel and Hardy film, honestly. But yeah, I thought I'd show that because Laurel and Hardy is just one of my favourite things ever. So yeah. And then there's some like Our Gang stuff, of course from Hal Roach, who also did Laurel and Hardy. And then there's the 90s Little Rascals movie, which I've done some videos recently talking about how I've changed my mind quite a bit on the lead kid actor in that movie. There's a mask and stuff. In Pink Floyd The Wall, really great Alan Parker film, which I'll show. I have some of his other films on Blu-ray as well, but I love Alan Parker films. This is a really great film by him. Planes, Trains and Automobiles, Rat Race. There's the Shrek films, and like, if you want to see. Then SpongeBob SquarePants Season 8, and there's Star Wars stuff, which I have the original trilogy box set. This contains the 2004 special editions, as well as like the original versions as like bonus discs, which is cool because I much prefer the original versions over the special editions. But I also have the VHS of this one. It's the first one. So this was before they had all the changes in it. So yeah, they're very cool to have. So yeah, and there's some Blu-rays, some HMV premiums, which I'd like to get more of these, but they shut down the HMV, which is closest to me. So maybe when I go back to buying stuff, I'll go to another HMV, which is sort of nearby. So yeah, Robin and Marion. Yes, Abbott and Costello, Alan Partridge, the movie of it, which I have the series, which I'll show later. Then the Alan Parker film, who did the Pink Floyd movie, which I showed before. So yeah, this was made by YouTuber Ashens, and there's a sequel to this, which I have seen. The sequel is on Blu-ray as well, but I can't find the Blu-ray. I watched the sequel on Amazon Prime, so yeah. But both of the Ashens movies I really did like stuff. And here's another film by Alan Parker. He's a really great director, passed away a few years ago, but yeah, really great. Bugsy Malone, it's a great film. Carry On Screaming from Carry On series, of course. Citizen Kane, great. Doctor Strangelove, another Peter Sellers. Then there's Peter Cushing Doctor Who's, which are non-canon, and also the John Pertwee Spearhead from Space. There's some Fast and Furious. Yeah, The Great Race, a film that definitely lives up to its title. This is a really great movie. and then Guardians of the Galaxy. Similar kind of movie. It's a mad world, and really great. Jumanji movies are really great. Some stuff. Lady Killers, some Coronets, some more Laurel and Hardy stuff, and then the biopic Stan and Ollie and Men in Black. There's some stuff. There's the second SpongeBob movie, not quite as good as the first one, but still good movie. There's some Star Trek, Star Wars, the Ted movies. Love the first one the most. It makes me laugh all the time. And there's like the Unbreakable trilogy. Then this collection of 3 films, which one of them includes The Cat in the Hat. Oh yeah! That's an in-joke. There's some Doctor Who's. This is the classic series, and then there's the rebooted series. Just show you there's some Star Trek stuff. Then there's the Ali G stuff, Sacha Baron Cohen, love that. Black Sheep, and there's 3 movie collection here. Which you can see those are the films on there. And there's another 3 movie collection here. So yeah, you can see the films on there. Father Ted, the complete series, really hilarious series set in Ireland again. Oh dear. But yeah, this is a really funny series. Men Behaving Badly is funny as well. Alan Partridge, the complete series of I'm Alan Partridge, and also the talk show of Me, Knowing You, which I showed the movie of Alan Partridge over here before. But yeah. And there's the Likely Lads, which I'll show also. I also have so like as for that one there, the Likely Lads, I'll show. I also have, I showed with Sorry, I had one of the sample DVDs, which here I have another one of those sample DVDs of the Whatever Happens to the Likely Lads, which is like the sequel series. So it's a disc in this slip, but yeah, they're both pretty good series. So yeah, and the Day to Day, which I haven't seen, but it's probably funny, and then the complete series of the IT Crowd, which is a very funny series. So so that's the 4 seasons of it, a series. They also did like 5.0, which was like a special, which I don't have that, but I have seen it because it's on Netflix. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and bye.